Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. Good morning. Good morning. This is unusual time for me, but we're here. We made it. And I hope everybody's having a good, hope everybody had a good sleep. I hope everybody's doing well this morning. If you're in America, then fair play to you. But if you are in other parts of the world, it's a fairly decent time to be up in the morning, 9 a.m. How's everyone doing? I don't know if it's raining outside today, but it probably is still going to be raining outside. Yeah, 13 degrees outside. Big up to everyone here, man. 2 a.m. in Canada. Yeah, let me know where you are. Let me know where you are in the world, man. That'll be amazing, man. Big up to Orotai. He says, good Wagwan. 10 a.m. in South Africa. You see, the thing is, when I go to South Africa, I can still do my morning shows because it's only 1 hour ahead. So big up to you, man. Wade J. Barrett, how are you, man? Big up to Simone. Big up Zimbabwe. Yo, Kenya, 11 a.m. That's not too bad. See, that's what I'm saying. 1:35 in India. Like, these morning shows might actually not be bad at all. I might have to do them consistently, guys. You get me? London, big up to you. California. All right, that's early. Yeah. You California. You Cali brothers. 1 p.m., 9 a.m. in Nigeria, 11 a.m. Yeah, 4 p.m. in Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, that is in Malaysia, isn't it? Yeah. We have got some news about Amorim's press conference. Yeah, Amorim has done another press conference, guys, because we are in Malaysia to collect a whopping, I think, 8 million. Like, bro, we're broke, guys. We are broke. We getting money any means necessary. I think United, by finishing 15th, I think we got another extra 4 million. So we about 12 million up. You know the ones, guys. We 12 million up, people. So we got the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, we up, baby. And I don't know whether the club might get the shirts out early. I don't know. Maybe we might have a record sale in terms of shirt sales. I don't know, man. I don't know. But listen, we have got a lot to get through. So big up to everyone who's watching right now. We got some news regarding Liam Delap. Personal terms agreed. The framework agreed. Man United are insisting on Bryan Mbeumo. That is a serious interest in Bryan Mbeumo. And any other news, we will bring it to you as of now. But please hit the like button if you can, people. That'll be amazing. Hit the like button. Early morning show. But let's get straight into it, people, man. The Liam Delap one, which has caused a lot of controversy. A lot of people are not really keen on Liam Delap, And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to give you a different perspective on Liam Delap. But last night, Rob Dawson, who I wouldn't say he's tier 1, yeah. I'd say he's around tier 3, maybe. Yeah, around tier 3. You know what I mean? Maybe a 2.5. But he said last night that Manchester United have agreed the framework of the deal for Liam Delap and now are waiting for the striker to decide on his next move. United have informed Ipswich they will meet the 30 million release clause in Delap's contract if he gives the green light for a move to Old Trafford. So Manchester United have agreed the framework for Liam Delap. Apparently, they met with his agents and they've agreed to pay the release clause. They've told Ipswich they've agreed to pay the release clause. It's now up to Liam Delap who he's going to sign. So there's a lot of clubs interested. A lot of clubs are interested. Chelsea are interested. Newcastle are interested. Everton, can you believe, are interested in Liam Delap. But Manchester United are involved. You see me here, guys, yeah? I don't think Manchester United should be heavily invested in Liam Delap. I think there are a lot of strikers out there. I don't think it's a case of where Man United should be rushing. They should be, I don't know, like fighting every single bit to go and get Liam Delap. Like, he's a good striker. I believe the hate is a bit forced, but I do think, that there are better strikers out there if he wants to go and move. If he's taking his time to choose where he want to go, which is fair enough, I understand it. But I do believe, that United don't need to do much to go and get Liam Delap. If he wants to come to us, then come to us. Like you were playing Ipswich, you were in the relegation zone. Like this idea he wants Champions League football, I don't think it's that. I think he's thinking, yo, where can I go for the next part of my career? He's 22 years old, by the way. So it's not really like a youngster. He's 22, now getting into like that middle period where I say 22 to 25 now. Can you show that consistency? But I'm not going to lie to you guys, man. Like, if he's taking his time here to decide, United have got to look at other options and be quick. You know, Gyökeres, if you're going to get Gyökeres, go after Gyökeres. You know, Osimhen, you know what I mean? There's other strikers out there. We don't necessarily be stressing over Liam Delap. What I would say, though, is that Liam Delap is not a scrub, though. He's not really a scrub. I do think Liam Delap is a good player. He's got very, very good qualities. You know what I mean? He can hold the ball up. He's a good ball carrier. He's tenacious. He likes to get stuck in. You know what I mean? Technically, when he's got the ball, when he likes to receive the ball, he's very, very good in that area. In tight spaces, he's very good. Like, he isn't, like someone said here, he's a good backup to Højlund. I wouldn't say that. I really wouldn't say that. I think he's better than Højlund. Is the gap a lot for us to be stressing over him? No. But what I would say, it is a good option. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. Man United should not be stressing over this player. I think for me, go and get Mateta. Mateta's there, people. 40 million, we're hearing Mateta's going to cost us. Go and get Mateta. Mateta's better than Delap. He's better than Højlund. Go and get Mateta. Right age, right profile, plays in the same system, you know, that we are looking to play. You know, in terms of what we play, the 3-4-3. He played there under Glasner. He knows what's going on. I wouldn't mind, for me, a player like Mateta. So, for me, this Delap deal, Chelsea are involved. Like I said to you, I don't know whether Chelsea, apparently the rumors were, like last night, Chelsea are favourites for Liam Delap. But then I'm hearing Chelsea are looking at Hugo Ekitike. Chelsea have even yesterday, for example, they've got a striker lined up next year that plays for Strasbourg, 22 years old. You know, Fabrizio talked about yesterday. So I don't know whether they're going to go for another Liam Delap, then go and get another striker next year who's only, 22. So it's a weird one for me, man. Mateta wouldn't do well if he joined us. I disagree. I really, really disagree. I think Mateta's got the qualities to, not only has he got double-digit goals for the past 2 seasons, I just think for me, establish himself as a number 9, I can see him almost like taking that in. Like, I feel like he's got that experience to be like, you know what? I can handle the pressure. I can handle the pressure. He's got the personality. You see him at Crystal Palace, bro. The feeling that he has within the players and the communication he has with the manager, I just think it's second to none, man. And he's got the personality. I want players who've got personality, bro. We've got Cunha involved now. He's got personality. He's got character. He's got that. I don't want to use that word aura because a lot of people use the word aura. I don't like to use that word. What I like to use is that, can you handle the pressure? Can you act like you belong here? Can you act like you belong here? And that's what I love about Mateta. So, yeah, man. For me, and you know what is funny here? What I like about the striker option, everyone wants different strikers. And I'd be interested to see what you lot in the chat want as a striker. But for me, United need not only a goal scorer, but they need someone who's going to help in the build-up play. United needs someone who, when shit's going down, he's going to have a loose touch. When situations become tough, he can affect the game by not scoring goals. We've got Cunha. Hopefully we get Mbeumo, which we'll talk about in a sec. Mbeumo, Cunha, then you've got a solid baseline now. So this is what I'm saying. You man should have been after Mateta. Delap ain't it. Better than us though. Yeah. Saeed, we don't need bench warmers. We need impact players after substitutions. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't mind Delap and Mateta, but are United gonna go get 2 strikers? We've got one game a week now. Are United going to say, you know what, we need 2 strikers? Had we been playing in Europe, then 2 strikers would have been an option. But will Man United go and get 2 strikers? That is the situation right now we are dealing with right now. It is going to be a thin squad. Is it going to be a bloated squad? Do United need a bloated squad? I'm not sure. You have got Xerxes there who can play in that false 9 role or play in that striker role, can play in the 10 role. So you've got options there. You feel me? United right-hand side going to be Jumma FC with Ahmad and Mbeumo and Mazarawi. Would you take Ratugi? You know what it is, yeah? I've seen the initial hype from Ratugi, but I've not seen anything since. Like, I don't know what he's got this season in terms of goals, but I can't lie. I don't know. I've not done extensive research on this striker. Like I said, if you lot have watched Ekatike a lot this season, let me know in the comments below. Like, I've not watched a lot of Ekatike. I've watched bits and bobs this season. I watched him more so at PSG, where he was playing under the Messi, Neymar and whatnot. He had a fairly good season that season. He showed a lot of promise. Super chat here from CL says, remember, Mateta is more of a difficult deal to do now. He's playing the Europa League, will be long to deal with. I can't lie to you. You know what? For Man United to go and get Mateta from Crystal Palace, you are going to have to say, yo, join us because we've got this for you. Like, Mateta has worked hard to get to Europa League. For him to lose that and say, yo, can you get me now? Can you take me away from Europa League? I'm not so sure, man. Whereas with Mbeumo, he's not got European football. And Cunha, no European football. So, but the pull is still there. Don't still underestimate the pull of Man United. The fact that people are still coming to Man United still says a lot, man, which is crazy. I don't know why, but United still have that pull. You know what I'm saying to you? Whether it's enough to go get the top players, I'm not sure. But United somehow still have the pull. It's crazy, man. We're 15th, guys, and we're still attracting the likes of Cunha and Mbeumo, bro. These guys shouldn't even be looking at Man United right now. They should be disgusted by Man United's interest. But you know what? Maybe it's a situation where they can see that they want to be part of that next rebuild. They want to be part of that next, you know? The chat thinks everyone is garbage. You know what? Listen, guys, you know what it is here? I like the opinions. I like that everyone's got different opinions. But it'll be boring to say that everyone wants the same striker. I like the fact that everyone's coming on here and say, you know what? I want this player. I want that player. I like this player. I like that player. You know what I'm saying, guys? It's good. Plus, yeah, but they do. But listen, we can't talk. They played for Wolves and Brentford, but didn't they finish above us? Most of these teams are finishing above us. So they've got every right to look at United and think, yeah, you men are dead. Brentford finished 15 points above us. 15 or so points above us. So in the day, we've actually doing a situation now where United have to got a plan here to now get above the others. If we go get Mateta, we make Palace worse. We weaken Palace. We've weakened now Wolves. We've weakened, hopefully, Brentford. We have to do this sort of stuff. We can't go to these teams and be like, yo, we're not going to get your players. These guys have got 20 GA, 20 goals this season. It's mad, people, man. You have to weaken your rivals. Our rivals are Wolves, Brentford, and them, man, guys. It is what it is. But do they have good players? Of course. We used to do this in the past, guys. We used to go get Michael Carrick from Tottenham. They weren't better than us back in the day. We used to go and get Wayne Rooney from Everton. Were they better than us back in the day? We used to go and get these little players. And now Man United need to go do the same again. Premier League proven. Stay in the league. Go and hijack Aït-Nouri from Man City. Why are we allowing Man City to go get Aït-Nouri? Go and hijack that, bro. Go and hijack that right now. Yeah? Like Liverpool did with Florian Wirtz. You know the ones there. Big up to Mike Tyson. He says, I like the way we are moving quick on transfers and the players we want are proven, unlike the previous years from a different league. You know what it is, guys, yeah? Let me know in the chat here. I want to do a little conversation here. Premier League proven, yes or no? Are you fussed about Premier League proven players? Let me know in the chat, because I've been banging on about Premier League proven players here for a long time now. Let me know in the chat, does it bother you, Premier League proven players or not? Because for me, it does bother me. I really, really want Premier League proven players, because we know what we're getting. We know what's going on. And yes, there are a few flops here and there that we've seen. But at least we know now they work in the Premier League. Ligue 1 is fine too. Yes, I don't mind Ligue 1. That's why Ryan Cherky will discuss that as well. It depends on the player, Saeed. Yes, it does. It does. Mix them up. Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't mind a mix-up. You know, you go to the shops, you get a little quick mix-up and that. I wouldn't mind that. But the base of our team, I would love to have a lot of Premier League proven players, because then we know what's going down. How is Delap a scrub? I don't think Delap's a scrub. I think a lot of people, they don't rate Delap like. And you know what? Let's do a poll, yeah? Delap, yes or no? Let's do a poll right now, guys. 240 likes as well, by the way. Let's do a poll. Delap, yes or no? Let me see what it's going to be like at the end right now. Like I said, right now, strikers are hard to come by. Maybe United are doing the easiest thing possible. Maybe United are doing something that, you know what, it's 30 million. Let's get this over and done with. He's young. He's someone that we can sell in the future if we need to. He's someone that could be the next Harry Kane. I think United are dealing with a lot of potential here, and that's why they're going for Liam Delap. He's not only, like I said to you, 30 million. He's within their budget range, and he's someone that can go and get quickly. So yeah, let me know in the chat, people, whether you like that or not, Liam Delap. And like I said, if there's any other strikers available, let me know as well also. Let's move on now to Bryan Mbeumo, people. Bryan Mbeumo. Fabrizio Romano spoke about Bryan Mbeumo yesterday. Let's talk about this.
Bryan Mbeumo at Brentford, a player who did fantastic with 20 goals this season in Premier League. Top player, really big mentality, also fits what they want to do in the strategy at Man United. So players who can be for the future, but also ready to make instant impact to help Ruben Amorim for the new season. Cunha is like them, Premier League proven, European experience, international player with Brazil, who knows how to handle the pressure and knows how to add numbers, assist goals. So that's going to be really important. And then there is Bryan Mbeumo, because Bryan Mbeumo is a player they appreciate. As I told you here on the channel, Man United want to add one more player behind the striker. So that's going to be a mission for Manchester United. But it depends on the outgoings. So it depends on what happens with the outgoings. Garnacho is for sure a topic. Marcus Rashford, back to the club, 40 million pounds, he can be available. Jadon Sancho, let's see what happens. So they will be busy with many things at Man United in terms of outgoings, and outgoings means money. And if they will have enough money, Mbeumo is one of the players they have in the list at number 10, so behind the striker position. He's not the only one, because on Mbeumo there are more clubs interested, but for sure the interest is.
But there you go, man. Fabrizio Romano confirming the interest of Bryan Mbeumo. By the way, why can't people get his name right? Like Mbeumo. Like, what the heck, bro? He's called Mbeumo, bro. For me, I can't lie to you. Also, yeah, a lot of people online have been talking about Mbeumo, but not being the sort of caliber player they would like to see. He's not a flashy player. He's not someone that's going to dribble past you and do amazing skills and that. I kind of compare him to like a Mo Salah, you know, like a Bowen type. You know them sort of wingers that they're not flashy, they're not amazingly great, you know. But you know what? When it comes down to being a killer, they're amazing. They're deadly. They're efficient. I want them sort of players, bro. Like, we've got the flair with Amad Diallo. We've got it with Cunha. You know what I mean? We might have it with some other players that we go and get. I think for me, Mbeumo is almost that Salah kind of player. And we don't really get that. When's the last time Man United bought like a killer? Gets on the ball, and his first situation is to say, you know what? I'm scoring the goal here. I'm getting in the box. I'm being deadly in front of goal. I can't remember, you know. I'm trying to think here of a winger that we had. And I'm not talking about Ronaldo and them, man. Or I'm talking about a player that came in and he was so efficient. Ibrahimovic, maybe. But then again, we knew what Ibrahimovic was about. I'm trying to think, guys. Has anyone got like a, someone said Rashford, Cavani. Yeah, maybe. You know who was meant to be that person? Henrik Mkhitaryan was meant to be that sort of player, but he never ever got the opportunity to do so. And that was a bit sad, I can't lie to you. But I'm not going to lie to you guys, yeah? Henrik Mkhitaryan was meant to be that guy. Maybe a Valencia, even though he was more of an out-and-out winger. You know what? Oh, man. Why did I not mention him, bro? Greenwood. Maybe that's the one. And again, I'm not comparing to Greenwood because I feel like Greenwood had a bit more about his game, but Greenwood was probably the guy that was more, we should call him Gunwood. You know what I mean? Because of the fact that he was so deadly in front of goal. You see what I'm trying to say, people? I'm not going to lie to you. I hope we're all together with Bryan Mbeumo. I hope, guys. If we're not together with Bryan Mbeumo, yeah, we've got a problem here. We've got a massive, massive problem here. If all of us here are not feeling Bryan Mbeumo, then you know what? We might as well scrap the transfer window. We might as well allow it. We might as well forget it. And yeah, let's scrap it, guys. If you lot are not happy with Bryan Mbeumo, yeah, that's it. That's it. We might as well scrap the whole thing because for me, left foot, right foot, when I look at assisting goals, him and Wisa, I would get both of them for me personally, but we can't. You know what I mean? They're not going to allow us to get both of them. But if we could go and get him, and the price tag is 50 million, people. 50 million. I think, you know what? You could go and get a Cherky, but again, Cherky is going to be more difficult, even though he's got a release clause. For some reason, that release clause doesn't seem like a release clause. I don't know what it is, guys, man. That release clause doesn't feel like a release clause, guys. What's going on with this Cherky, man? Who wants him? Why has he not made a decision yet? Why is he not speaking up? Like, what's going on with Cherky, guys, man? Like, I love Cherky. I think he's an absolute brilliant player. But you know what? If it is a situation where we can't get him, let's just go and get Bryan Mbeumo because we know that the price tag is set at 50 million. So if that's the price tag, like I said to you, we get him for 50 million, I'm not going to lie to you. In the Premier League day and age right now, when you see Semedo go for 70 million, when you're seeing players go for big, big money, Bryan Mbeumo at 40 million doesn't really, it's not bad. I'm not going to lie to you. Lorenzo says, y'all are broke, man. Listen, we are, but we're going to find money. We're going to find money. Saeed, would you keep Xerxes ahead of what? Xerxes over Højlund as backup. Yeah, listen, Xerxes is going to become a good player at Man United, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I've never really crashed on Xerxes, You know what I mean? Yes, there's been situations where I've criticized him, but I've always knew that Xerxes would be a good player at Man United. Like, I think for me, he's got qualities that we're going to need. And I'm still hopeful for Xerxes to be a success. Big up to Dylan with a super chat. He says, with Cunha and maybe Mbeumo, then I don't see the point of Bruno. These two can play in the 2-10s. Bruno, deep line midfielder, would be physically and athletically dominated by Premier League clubs. I said it, man. That's a big problem, guys. Bruno Fernandes, listen, I know there's fans of Bruno Fernandes, but he doesn't really fit the system. We've only put him in there, which I get it. You put him in there because it's going to help you score goals. He's going to help you get assists. But really and truly, Bruno Fernandes in that midfield too will be a horror show because now when he goes forward, and inevitably he will want to go forward, yeah? When he leaves that space behind, the midfielder always gets exposed, and that cannot happen for us. We cannot allow that to happen. So for me, I don't know what's going on with Bruno Fernandes this week, but we need to sort this out. We need to sort this out, guys. Bruno Fernandes, the situation needs to be sorted out ASAP. ASAP. If we're keeping him, cool. What's the plan, Bruno Amorim? If we aren't keeping him, let's get the money and let's move on. We need a goalkeeper, man, as well. Yes, I can't lie to you, man. It's kind of worrying, the situation with Onana. I don't know what's going on with Onana. Is Onana staying? Is he going? I'm not sure, man. I'll be real with you, man. It might be one of them late ones because right now he's with the players in Malaysia, rightly so. But I don't know what's going on with Onana. United are still appreciated that the Serbian goalkeeper. Apparently, United still after Serbian goalkeeper. I heard something about Joan Garcia, guys. Is that true, guys? What's the latest with Joan Garcia? See, I've not really watched this guy here, but apparently he's rejected His name is trending right now as well. Apparently, he's rejected Barcelona. This is the latest right now, people. Barca News are reporting this right now. Let me see. This is serious. Joan Garcia has completely ruled out the possibility of joining the team on loan. Whether he joins Barcelona or any other team, he wants to be the starting goalkeeper. Fair enough. That's fair enough anyway. But there was some news yesterday. Barcelona are very, very adamant. Obviously, Szczesny is a backup goalkeeper. Barca have decided to go all out after Joan Garcia. His agents are in favor of him joining Barcelona, but ultimately the decision will be made by the player himself, who currently has several offers on the table. One notably is Manchester United. Man United have got an interest in Joan Garcia. So, like I said, apparently he wants to join a Premier League club. Barcelona are very adamant they want him because at the end of the day, Szczesny's a backup and ter Stegen ain't good enough anymore, man. For me, he's fell off. It's sad to see ter Stegen the way he's kind of gone, but they need a goalkeeper. They really need a goalkeeper. I'm not so sure. I would just go and get that Serbian guy. Go and get the Serbian brother. You know what you're getting, and it is what it is. 25 million, they're going to cost you a lot of money. How much, by the way, is this Garcia guy going to cost us? Let me know in the chat. How much is Garcia going to cost us? Yeah, 1.5K in the people in the chat, people. Let's get these likes up, people. Let's get these likes up. Let's get it up to at least, 700 likes? Come on, people. Trina with the super chat said, do you think Onana just had terrible luck this season, or is he not good enough? Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, yeah. I think when I look at Onana, I just think for me he's an incompetent goalkeeper. He hasn't got outstanding qualities. I think his best qualities are probably short kicking, short passing. After that, I'm not going to lie to you, he's not great goalkeeper. And for me, bad luck, nah, man. He's just not good enough. He's not good enough. And Man United need to go and get that spine sorted out. Manchester United need a goalkeeper and we need a striker. If them two are sorted out, alhamdulillah, bro, we are sorted out. But if we don't, we are going to be back to square one. And see that guy, what's his name? You see that brother? Big up to Halftime Hooks for the raid, by the way. Appreciate it, bro. Love for the raid, bro. Love for the raid. You see that guy, the Turkish brother. You know me about that Turkish guy, by the way, yeah? That guy is in a horror show as well. Get rid of him as well. The guy, you see what he tried to post yesterday? The guy tried to post like, yo, see you next season. See you next season. Brother, you ain't been here next season. Get rid of Bayanda as well, man. That guy, I swear down, bro. He's so bad. He's just as bad as Onana. Get rid of him, yeah, and go and get a young backup goalkeeper from somewhere. I don't know who, but go and get a young backup goalkeeper from somewhere, yeah? Whether it's from the academy or whoever. You know what I mean? Because we're not going to really play him next season because there's not many competition. Go and get a young backup goalkeeper, then go and get the Serbian guy, and that's it. Or even give Heaton some game time. Heaton's an easy backup. You know what I mean, people? So hopefully that situation sorts itself out. Oh, Joan Garcia is valued at 25 million. Okay, so 21.5. That's not bad, to be fair, you know. But you know what it is, bro? Spanish goalkeepers, I don't know, man. Listen, we got David De Gea. But who remembers the first season of David De Gea? That was a very, very bad season. So I don't know. Like, Spanish goalkeepers in the Premier League, do they do well? And we got David Raya. We've had Pepe Reina. How many good Spanish goalkeepers have there been in the Premier League? Robert Sanchez, he's dead. Kepa has been bad. I mean, Spanish goalkeepers sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit. You know what I mean, people? So I'm not sure, man, if you know what I mean. David Hay was probably the outstanding one, yeah. But even he was poor in the first season. And the manager stood by him, and then we won the season last year. Valdez wasn't great when he came to Old Trafford. You know what I mean? So, yeah, no, I can't lie to you. It's a bit of a hit and miss. You know what I mean? Yeah, so like I said to you, United this season, by the way, need to be making signings. Like I said to you, right now, I'm looking at, for me, a goalkeeper, a left wing back. I think right wing back, we might be okay. Even though I'm not going to lie to you, I still think we need two. But I'm going to be very, very careful. I'm going to be very, very realistic. Left wing back. 2 midfielders. 2. I don't care what anybody says. Right 10, left 10. Striker. So I've just named you there 7 positions that go straight into the team. Goalkeeper, left wing back, centre back. I think would be okay because I feel like we've got enough for now. Even though I think for me maybe one more centre back would be good, but I'm going to say for now we should be okay for centre back. A striker, 2 midfielders, left wing back, and another and a centre back and a striker. So I say. So yeah, that's where we're going right now, people. I'm kind of concerned, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very, very concerned. We're not really linked with midfielders. What's going on? Why are we not linked with midfielders, guys? What's happening? Who's the midfielders that we're going for? I know it's early in the transfer window, but we need to be linked with midfielders. You know, because right now I not really liking what's going on, people. Ederson. The more I look at Ederson, the more I'm like, we have to be careful with Ederson and the expectation of Ederson. Because Ederson ain't the guy that you lot think. He's not going to transform this midfield. He will add to the qualities of midfield, but I don't think he's going to transform this midfield. I'm not going to lie to you. I think he's a good player, but I don't want us to make that same mistake we made last summer. You know, like I wouldn't say he's limited on the ball, but I wouldn't say he's outstanding. You know, I think he's a good player. I think he's someone that will improve Man United, but that's where you need to go to get 2 midfielders. 2 midfielders are needed. One that can do the Ederson, that can do the box-to-box, and is tenacious, likes to press, hard-working, and is someone that's good on the ball. Someone that can get on the ball and start moving, start dictating the game. I miss that, guys. I miss a midfielder that can dictate the game, that isn't going to get pressed, that is pressed. Like I said, people have got people in mind. Stiller, a lot of people have been mentioning Stiller. I've not watched a lot of Stiller. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, I'm not tapped into the Bundesliga next year. But we need someone. I like Wharton. Do I think Wharton's going to come in? I'm not sure. You know what I mean? But if we can go and get someone in there, you know what I mean? Man said Onahi, you know. Onahi, ain't he in Greece right now? Onahi fell off, bro. You know what? Fabian Ruiz would be a top signing. I can't lie. Do I see him leaving the mighty PSG for Man United right now? No. No. I don't. I ain't gonna lie to you. We need someone. Man said come for KDH. You know what? I actually think KDH is a good player. I think you lot have ruined him. I can't lie to you. He should never have came to Chelsea. Never. Bruno Guimaraes would be a good one. Lamine Camara. See, Lamine Camara, guys. Is he a good player? Yeah. I've not watched him, you know. Lamine Camara. Let me see if he's available right now. Lamine Yamal signed a new deal, by the way. Bloody hell. Lamine Camara. What's the latest on Lamine Camara? Is he leaving? How old is he, by the way, Lamine Camara, guys? And what is his kind of style of play? Let's see. Here's Lamine Camara. There he is. Let me go and find out his role, guys. This is Lamine Camara. This is what we've been told about Lamine Camara. Right. Here we go. Lamine Camara. Box-to-box midfielder. Fast and agile. Tireless runner. And a very mobile player who covers a lot of space. Excellent technique and ball control. Impressive mid and long-range shooting skills. High bravery on the ball. See, these are crazy, you know. High bravery on the ball. What is that supposed to mean? To say you like to receive the ball in tight spaces and you don't feel pressure when you receive the ball. Man, I talk about high bravery. Above average passing and playmaking skills. Good tackler with a superb work rate. Quality direct and indirect set piece taker. 20 years of age. The future of icon of Senegalese football. This was last year. So people were talking about him last year, people. People were mentioning his name last year. And this is what his stats are, his key strengths are, his key passes and whatnot, successful take-ons. So like I said to you, this year, guys, Lamine Camara for Mets, and his per 90 assists first, tackles first, interceptions first, crosses first, long passes first, through passes first. Efficient allocation of resources is needed next summer. Ineos era. So I'm guessing it's a Man United fan here. This is for Mets in the under-20 league. And this is him playing here right now. So, yeah, listen. I don't know much about him. You lot have got to let me know what you think of him. Master of none. Jack of all trades, guys, or master of none? Which one are you in favor, guys? Which one are you in favor? Jack of all trades or master of none? Which one do you prefer? It's always a good little debate, that. I can't lie to you. Guys, can we get these likes up? Are you not going to take me seriously? I'm not woken up at 9 a.m. since when I left as a teacher, you know? So please, guys, respect me. Let's get these likes up, people, man. Let's get to at least 700 likes. Let me know which one do you prefer. Man said Yates said, you know. What about Kudus? You see Kudus here? Bro, Kudus has got a release clause of 80 million. Kudus has a release clause. Is it 85 or 80 million? 85 million. That's a lot of money, you know. And I don't think he's set the world alight. I'll be real with you. I don't think he's set the world alight. Eze or Mbeumo, who do you prefer and why? I ain't gonna lie to you, I prefer Mbeumo. What is going on with Kudus, guys? Do you like Kudus? Like, Kudus he's got 4 goals this season. He hasn't got a great season. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like the red card, I feel like he had a fairly decent start to the season. He got that red card and he's never been the same player. He's not been the same player. But I don't know, man, about that player. I really don't. I like his qualities. I think he's a good ball carrier. I think he's strong. I think he's tenacious. I think he's very good and very talented. But I'm not so sure whether United should be signing a player when you got Bryan Mbeumo for 50 million, bro. Like, when Bryan Mbeumo's there looking at you, and you could go Bryan Mbeumo and Cunha. I don't really need to be looking at that player, bro. I'll be real with you. I don't really need to be looking at that player. Yes, we have been linked with Eze, guys. Manchester United have been linked with Eze again. He has got a 60 million release clause. 60 million release clause, guys. The latest, like I said to you, is that we're looking at both Mbeumo and Eze. One of the two. One of the two, guys. Which one do you think is a better player? Let me know in the comments below. I like Eze. I really do like Eze. But you know what it is with Eze, guys, yeah? He's not as efficient as Mbeumo. He's not got that killer instinct like Mbeumo, man. I'll be real with you. I feel like, for me, Eze is a tidy player. I think he's a good player. I think he's technically better than Bryan Mbeumo. I think he's a good ball carrier. And in that left 10 role, he would suit us. But then again, we've already got Cunha. It wouldn't make sense for Manchester United to be after Cunha and go and get Eze, because they play in the same position. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to see Cunha and Delap in the same position. So that's where we've got Cunha. So we don't really technically need it. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know why Arsenal are not involved. I don't know why other clubs are not involved, man. United don't really need a player like that right now, because we've already got Cunha. But I do believe, though, Eze is a good player and he would improve a lot of teams. I ain't going to lie to you. Gakpo, Eze, and Mitoma in Bayern's top 3 this season. I heard about that, by the way. Gakpo is a big target for Bayern Munich. And I ain't going to lie to you. That would be a good move. I think Eze would be suited them better, but Gakpo could play left wing. So you'd have Gakpo, Kane, and Olise. That wouldn't be a bad front three, you know. Thoughts on the Trincao links? We've been linked with Trincao. We were linked with him at the start of the window, but I'm not sure whether that news is trending right now. So it must be something to do with him leaving. But yeah, nothing right now is suggesting that Man United are in for Trincao. But like I said to you, there was movement at the start of the window. There was a movement that United were interested in Trincao, but I can't lie to you. I'm not sure. Like I said, he's a good, tiny little player. He was playing that right 10. But again, if you're telling me Bryan Mbeumo and Trincao, I'm taking Bryan Mbeumo. I'm sorry. I am. Big up to you, man. Said, does Saeed sleep? Nah, bro. We don't sleep, bro. Sleep is overrated. I'm real with you. Like, yeah, it's good. Don't get me wrong. You need to rest up and that. But, bro, we're here, man. It's a big summer for Man United, bro. Big summer for Manchester United. It really, really is a big summer for us, man. So we got to be on it, people. We have to be on it. Saeed, Eze, Mbeumo, Trincao, or Eze. Eze and Mbeumo or Trincao or Eze. Eze and Mbeumo. Any chat on Diblin? Yeah, there's not much been going on Diblin. I don't know what's happening with the Diblin news, but Diblin, I can't lie to you. He may have to be in the Championship. He may have to do another year in Championship. I don't think there's a rush for Diblin. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a talented player, yeah, but I still think we need to see more from Diblin. Like, this idea that Diblin straight away needs to come to a big club, I don't think so. I don't think so, especially when he's not going to be going and starting for a team. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've kind of eased off from the hype of Diblin. I need to see him one more year in the Championship because I'm not so sure he played in the Championship that first season. Did he play for Southampton when they came up, guys? I'm not sure. Was he the one that came up for Southampton in that first season? So I'm not sure whether right now Diblin needs to be prioritized. One more year in the Championship. Let's see what he does then. If he's the key man for Southampton and he brings them up, then yeah, cool. Maybe there's something that goes on there. But one more year is needed, bro. He's only, 19 years old, 18 years old. Let's relax, bro. Let's relax with that. Let's relax. Yeah, 23 plus. Yeah, man. I can't lie to you. 23 plus right now. Although what I do say, though, is, yeah, guys, that Max Dowman guy is absolutely quality. I'm telling you right now, people. I have just seen that Max Dowman last night playing for the under-18s. And wow. Oi, yo, what a super chat, bro. Yo, big up to Shower. Yo, W's in the chat, man. It's been a minute, man. Habibi. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you, my guy, man. Yo, W's in the chat for Shower Barrow, man. That's a big super chat, bro. Respect, bro. Respect, man. I appreciate it, bro. Habibi. You get me? I know you're a City fan, but you're always supporting the brothers in it. So W's in the chat for Shower, man. W's in the chat. But yeah, I can't lie to you. Arsenal have got an incredible talent there. I watched him yesterday for the under-17s and I was like, wow, this guy. Because I've been seeing some clips and that of this Max Dowman and I'll be like, yo, who's this kid that Arsenal keep gassing on about? But this guy looks like he's going to be the next big thing, bro. He looks unbelievable, bro. Like the ball carrying ability, the way he kind of glides across the pitch, the ball control, the kind of almost like, bro, it's ridiculous, bro. It's actually ridiculous, man. So Arsenal, fair play. I think he's only 15. But you know what? If you can like make sure his development is correct, you've got a top player. You got Waneri now, Lewis Skelly, and Max Dowman. That is a very, very good, like, nucleus of young talent that's coming through. So yeah, but then again, like I said to you, Ethan Waneri still there as well, and Arteta seems to be giving him the cold shoulder right now. So yeah, man said we might have to raid Hale End. I don't know what's left in Hale End right now. Is there any players in Hale End that we can go raid? Anyone that's out of contract? You know what I mean? Let me know in the chat, guys. Anyone that we think we could go and get from Hale End? We've already got Heaven. We've already got Cheeto. Wow, let's see what we can do this summer because we bought a player every year from that team. So let's see. Oscar Bob's another one that I highly rate as well. Oscar Bob's another one that we highly rate. Let's talk about the press conference from the manager. The manager did have a press conference today for Manchester United, and this is what he said. Ruben Amorim, after his alarm went off during the press conference, I have a phone always on silent, especially in this occasion. It's a house alarm. When I'm away, I like to control the kids. Ruben Amorim asked about the impact of no European football next season. Could be an advantage to perform better and build a core for the future. It's something to take advantage. You best take advantage, bro. If you don't take advantage, I'm telling you right now, you're finished. Ruben Amorim on Bruno Fernandes. The last game, the team was without pressure. They performed quite well. Everyone wants the ball. The team has different moments, and in different moments, Bruno Fernandes takes responsibility. Ruben Amorim on Bruno Fernandes. He says, future. He's really important to us and really important for what we need to build. Ruben Amorim on why he feels Man United improving. Really tough season without trophies in the league. It's really big club that is alive and change things. For some people, it's hard to understand and see, but I think we are improving as a team. The lack of goal punishes in games. If I have some choose a positive, it's that feeling in the stadium with the fans, and that's the beginning of something. Bloody hell, man. This guy's a good talker. I can't lie to you, man. This guy's a good talker. Ruben Amorim on his initial speech, it's amazingly difficult this season to see how many fans this club has. It's a duty to be here. It's a pleasure. They are outside following the club for many years. Okay, cool. That's just a bit about the fans there. Mason Mount. I'm not going to hear about Mason Mount. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, listen. Ruben Amorim on plans for the summer. We always have two plans, one with UCL, one without UCL. Without UCL, we don't need a big squad. We can control the squad in a better way. Then we have a plan to bring some new players in, of course, but our big plan is to improve the team that we have. It's to improve our academy. That is the future. It's not going to change so much because we have the FFP rules. We are not allowed to do so much in the summer. It's important we stick together. We are going to struggle. It's not going to be everything right away, but I see the team improving, and that is the most important thing. He keeps saying to us that we're improving, but are we improving, guys? Ruben Amorim, it's important to finish the season. We needed to close a chapter. It's not fully behind us. I have one row of English journalists, so I will rest from that when we finish the tour. Ruben Amorim on last season, I close a chapter. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I want to work with the next season. I don't have that feeling. I don't have the feeling to disconnect. I have the feeling to close the season, but now it's a new season. I don't rest. And there you go. That is the press conference from the manager. So, like I said, man, it's one of them people. Like I said, right now, a lot of it is gospel. A lot of it is talk. But, brother, actions speak louder than words. People. Actions speak louder than words. I need to see actions, guys. I don't need to be seeing just talk, yeah? That's why, for me, I ain't going to get angry at his press conference. I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to not really read too much into it. I'll be real with you. I'm going to read it for you lot for the purpose of the content, but I ain't going to lie to you. I need actions, bro. I need to see there is actions. Once I see that, I can say, you know what? Maybe the manager was right. Maybe we were improving. Maybe that was the situation. So I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, this is the situation right now. But this guy is a good talker. Like, bro, he is a good talker. He is a good talker. That's all I'm gonna say. Big up to Saeed talk of reports Semedo to United. Nah, bro, no way. Apparently he's leaving Wolves. He's run out of his contract. Semedo. Oh no, what is this source though, man? This source is a dodgy source though, bro. Transfer.com. Manchester United want to sign Wolves right back Nelson Semedo. The 31-year-old will be a free agent this summer. Nah, listen, we ain't going around with this guy, bro. You know what I mean? Man, I said go and get two players. Semedo is trash. He can play the system, yeah, but he's trash, bro. I don't want anything to do with Semedo. Like, I don't know why he's got out of contract there and why they're not really keeping him on. But yeah, man, I can't lie to you. Semedo, I ain't about that. I ain't about that. I can't lie. I ain't about no Semedo. We don't need that. For me, stay away from that. Stay away from Semedo. Man said expressions at right back, bro. Man said, jeez. Nah, I ain't about Semedo. I ain't about Semedo. Ola Isla still not signed a contract, you know. What's going on with Ola Isla, guys? Ola Isla, has he signed a contract, people? Has Ola Isla signed a contract? Let me see right now. What's going on with Ola Isla? They're in the Conference League. Nottingham Forest might get raided this summer, you know. What's going on with Ola Isla? Is there any news about Ola Isla? Is he staying? Is he signing a new deal? What's the situation, guys? What is the situation, guys? Is he staying? Is he leaving? I don't know what he's going to do, you know. During talks for Manchester Cunha, also Ambassador Semedo Wolves, the Red Devils eyeing possibly a free transfer move this summer. Yo, listen, we ain't there, bro. I don't want to see Ola Aina, bro. I don't want to see, Semedo. By the way, yeah, the Brazil squad has been announced, yeah, and guess who's back in the squad? Guess who's back in the squad, guys? Guess who's back in the squad? Casemiro. Man United might not want to sell him now. Man United might not want to sell Casemiro now because he's back in the squad, guys. He's back in the squad. You know what I mean? Man like Casemiro is back in the squad, guys. Obviously, Carlo Ancelotti is a new manager of Brazil, and this is the squad, guys, that the manager's chosen. Alisson, Bento, Hugo Souza, No Edison, Vanderson, Wesley, Delilo, Marquinhos, Leo Ortiz, Beraldo, Ribeiro, Carlos Augusto, and Alexandro. Bloody hell. How is Alexandro still there? Brother, man. Alexandro in 2025. Casemiro is back in the squad alongside Edison. Andre Santos. Oi, big up Chelsea fans in the chat. Andre Santos, bro. Chelsea are cooking, I can't lie. And Bruno Guimaraes, Rafinha, and Andreas Pereira and Gerson. Bloody hell, mate. Anthony's back in the squad. Anthony and Esteval. Richarlison. I don't know how he's in there, Richarlison, but I guess he plays better for Brazil. Mateus Cunha of Man United. Now we've got a reason to watch Brazil now. Just when I thought, yeah, and then we got Martinelli and Vinicius Jr. No Rodrigo. I don't know because he's injured, or I don't know if he's been out of the squad because of the manager. It's now Carlo Ancelotti. But bro, yo, guys, now we've got something to watch next season. But that Brazil team still isn't what it is. I can't lie to you. Is he injured? Is he injured then, isn't it? Fair enough. When do Brazil play? When is Brazil's fixtures, guys? Because, boy, we're going to be up this season. You know what I mean? Cunha ball, people. Are we going to watch in Cunha ball? Let me see this here. They are going to be playing, they're playing Ecuador. I'm not going to be here for that one. 11th of June, I won't be there for that one as well. So, they won't be there. I will be in South Africa. I don't know if they're playing again this summer. No, they're not playing again. They're only playing 2 games. Friday, 6th of June, and also Brazil vs Paraguay, 11th of June, guys. 1:45 and at midnight, people. That is the 2 times they will be playing this season. So that's that right there, people. Also, some other transfer news. KDB to Napoli. Fair enough. I can't lie to you. Fair enough. I don't know what's going to happen there, but KDB to Napoli. I still think for me, KDB's got some legs still left in him to play football at the highest level. So we'll see that one. Mark says, Saeed, thoughts on Angel Gomez back? You know what? I don't want him to return to Man United. I'll be real with you, man. I think the chapter's closed. I think the chapter has been done. I don't want him to then not fulfill, you know what I mean, his potential, to fulfill his potential. Right now, I'm not going to lie to you. You get me? He's done his chapter at Man United. I want him just to go and embrace himself at another club. You know what I mean? That's perfect for me. If he came to Man United, then so be it. But I'm not going to lie, man. Sometimes when you come back again, I'm not sure. We can't even get Kobe Mainoo in the team, bro. And I get it, Kobe Mainoo and him are not the same players. But I think Kobe Mainoo, if you can't even get Kobe Mainoo into the team, then we can't be looking at Angel Gomez. I'm sorry. You know, even though they play 2 different positions, we've got to be careful with that. If I'm being truly honest with you guys. Gomez has been linked with Marseille. Yeah, Marseille. Maybe that's the situation there. Marseille might be going there. It's on a free transfer as well, so it's easy. Arsenal should sign Nkunku. Could be another Pogba situation. How will Cheeto fit with Rasmus and Delap rotating off the line? They are all young. Listen, Cheeto still got to play some academy football, man. I can't lie to you. He's still got to learn his trade. Like, this idea that Cheeto's got straight go into the team, I don't really buy into it. I only was talking about that last season because I felt like for me, there was no quality. But this season right now, Cheeto, I don't think he's going to be playing that much. Maybe he might need a loan, but, you know, I ain't going to lie to you. For me, Cheeto, he ain't going to play that many games. So academy football, just keep working on academy football, keep scoring goals, and you'll get your opportunity. You know, so don't worry about Cheeto. I'm not worried about Cheeto, I can't lie. I'm not worried about Cheeto. But like I said to you, if he's got a move in him, Let's see if maybe a loan might suit him. Maybe that's one to watch out for with Cheeto. Maybe a loan might suit his game right now. A loan move might be the one for Cheeto. Maybe that's the one. Domestic cups, there you go. Domestic cups, let's get him here and there. Let's see what he could do. Because like I said, the man is talking about a squad that's very, very much going to be, very, very small. We don't need a big squad. We really, really don't need a big squad. Next season, you're going to be looking at maybe 16 to 18 players that are needed. 16 to 18 players that are going to be needed for the squad next year. I would love to have a big squad, but, we don't really need to use it. We've got one game a week. We also got the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, but the Carabao Cup might start early. The FA Cup don't start till January. So you're kind of cool. Only in that kind of Christmas period are you going to be seeing us spend a lot of money here and there. You feel me? So there we go. Big up Suits, big up Side. Come on, people. 1.5K in here. We need 1K likes. Well, I'd get abused, but would you take Sells and 8 Nuri? I would take Sells in a heartbeat, bro. And I would take 8 Nuri. Are you mad? Are you mad, bro? Of course I would take 8 Nuri. What is that kind of question, man? Big up to Suj, though. But yeah, I would love to take 8 Nuri. But the problem is, though, we're seeing Man City closing in on him. Man City apparently are very, very interested in him. United need to go hijack that deal. Hijack that. But because he can play right, he can play. We are in the first round. Nah, we're not in the first round of the FA Cup, man. Relax. I know we're bad here, but we're not that bad. We are in the first. I think we're in the second round, though, of the Carabao Cup, which is absolutely crazy. For United to be in the first round of it, oh man, it's crazy. Sandiso says Delap deal should collapse. Osimhen only solution. Listen, I don't know what's going on with Osimhen, by the way. What's the latest with Osimhen, guys? What is the latest with Osimhen? Like this brother, what's going on, guys? Pies tweet. What's Pies said? You know what it is here with Pies, man? Because right now, Chelsea and Man United are linked with the same sort of players. We might have to see what Pies is saying now, man. We might have to have his notifications on. Here we go. Ben Jacobs has tweeted. You know what, man? Ben Jacobs might be starting to creep up now in the tier list, guys. I can't lie. Ben Jacobs might be, he might be, you know what I mean? We might have to get him back on the channel. You know what I mean, people? We'll have to get Ben Jacobs back on the channel, guys, because he started to get his rep back up. You know what I'm saying, bro? Fair play to him. But yeah, here's what they said here. Chelsea are now optimistic of signing Liam Delap now that Man United have no European football. But does this decision not based on European football? Hugo Ekitike expected to at least 80 million, and Frankfurt want to keep. Sesko release clause stands at 67 million. Gyökeres on the list, but no fresh approach since January. That's what he said here. Everton and Newcastle have also met Delap. Also, and the Ipswich striker has a new interest from abroad in the past 48 hours. Chelsea pitched Sesko last summer before he decided to stay to Leipzig. Also, Chelsea looked at Gyökeres in 2023 and again in January, but are yet to make a fresh approach. This is the strikers, guys. You know what, though? It is kind of mad, though, that these are the strikers in 2025, though. You don't think so, guys? 2025, yeah. Delap, Ekitike, Gyökeres, and Sesko. This is what we have to deal with in 2025. Back in the day, there were some bad boy strikers, man. This is what it is. Striker market is horrible, guys. It's really, really horrible. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with Osimhen. I don't know why he's acting stush. I don't think he's going to say Napoli. I doubt it. He's not going to go back to Napoli, even though he's kind of won the league. But I don't know what the latest is with Osimhen. I really don't. Does he stay at Galatasaray? Is he going to be, is he leaving? I don't know. I don't know what the latest is with Osimhen. Meridian. What's the hype with Meridian nowadays? Is he hyped up? But like I said to you, Chelsea yesterday announced that they'll be going to sign this brother here. I'll show you right now. Here we go. Exclusive. Fabrizio Romano put the exclusive yesterday about this guy here. And I'm not going to lie to you. He's a good player, you know. I watched a couple of games of him. And he's quite good, you know. I can't lie to you. So, Chelsea fans, he's not a scrub. Potentially pre-agreement for Emmanuel Omega to join in 2026. Loan transfer for 22-year-old striker to leave Strasbourg this summer. He'll lead the line in Europe as key part of the project. Chelsea like him as a possible option for the future. Emmanuel Agaba, that is a striker that they link with. So Jackson, Delap, and Agaba, and this guy here, Emega. Is this Chelsea heritage? Is this what Abramovich did for this football club? Is this Chelsea heritage, guys? Cristiano Ronaldo, boom. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo, is he leaving? Oh, Fabrizio Romano. He's just put a video out of Cristiano Ronaldo, guys. Is Cristiano Ronaldo leaving, guys? Guys, is Cristiano Ronaldo leaving? Fabrizio Romano just put a video out right now. We won't get copyrighted, in it, for Fabrizio's videos, won't we? I don't think we will we? Let's see this right now. Let me go see it. Is Ronaldo leaving? Is this actually true, guys? Is Ronaldo actually leaving? Let's watch this Fabrizio video. Oh, is he leaving? Let's see this.
He wants to win. And so they go around the world, and it's the case of Cristiano Ronaldo, because Cristiano Ronaldo scored for Al Nassr last night. Cristiano Ronaldo wins back-to-back Golden Boot. Cristiano Ronaldo reaches 800 club career goals. Incredible. Also 936 career goals in total, in general. So the unbelievable numbers of Cristiano Ronaldo continue, but Al Nassr have lost once again, and this is probably the sum of the season and of the moment for Al Nassr. Cristiano Ronaldo keeps doing his best. At the same time, Al Nassr is not performing. And so Cristiano, after the game, with a big post on his social media accounts, says something strong. Cristiano says, this chapter is closed. The history, we all know that. Let's see the next one. Thanks all. So it's a cryptic message. Cristiano Ronaldo is not announcing anything officially, but Cristiano Ronaldo is sending a message, because as of today, we are at the end of May, the contract expires in June, and Cristiano Ronaldo has still not put pen to paper on new deal with Al Nassr. So at the moment, nothing is signed, nothing is completed between Cristiano Ronaldo and Al Nassr. Let's see what happens now, because the situation could be open for Cristiano Ronaldo to other opportunities, to other clubs, not only abroad, but also internally in Saudi eventually. So several opportunities for sure, or stay at Al Nassr, but with a different kind of approach, different kind of project. Cristiano Ronaldo wants to win. The goals are important, the records are important, but Cristiano Ronaldo mentality is always the same. He wants to win. And so this is the message. Let's see what's going to happen there. For sure, a situation to watch, because as of today, Cristiano staying at Al Nassr is not something guaranteed. The contract is not signed, and so the situation is open, and is one to follow in the next days between Cristiano Ronaldo, Al Nassr, and more. Also, guys, more to follow on several situations. Tonight, I wanted to bring you an exclusive story for Chelsea future, because Chelsea will sign a striker this summer. We all know that. We know the appreciation for players like Ekitike, Delap, Benjamin Sesko, and more. I will be more clear in the next days. So also because Chelsea are focused on the final now. Okay, Champions League football is fantastic, but they also want this Conference League trophy, and then they will accelerate on the market to do things as soon as possible. So Chelsea will be very active, but also for the future. Because at Strasbourg, same family as Chelsea, same ownership, there is a striker who is doing very well, and is Emmanuel Omega. Omega is doing very, very well. Omega is not leaving this summer. That's for sure. So I can guarantee to you that Omega is staying at Strasbourg. Omega will be the face of the line at Strasbourg, playing Europe next season. So Omega is staying. But there is the possibility to do a pre-agreement for Omega to join Chelsea in 2026. So to do the deal now for 2026. Chelsea are considering that because they like the player, they believe it's a good opportunity, and they think this can be a smart deal for Chelsea, for Strasbourg, and for the player. So there is this possibility. The appreciation is 100% confirmed. Let's see what happens there, but Chelsea keep thinking also of the future, and not just about the present, but also for the present. They will be very busy soon. Then, guys, on Chelsea and strikers, one of the names I mentioned is Liam Delap, a player Enzo Maresca knows very well, but also Jason Wilcox knows very well. And Jason Wilcox is the director at Manchester United. Both of them, Maresca and Wilcox, were at Manchester City Academy, where Liam Delap grew up, and so obviously they know the player so well. What I can confirm to you is that both Chelsea and Man United already had direct meetings with the player. Everton did the same. Newcastle approached the agents. So all these clubs are in the mix. The player is meeting to understand the project, the vision, what could be the best solution for him. Also because his future is basically in his hands. It's not in Ipswich hands. Ipswich have this release clause, £30 million for Liam Delap, available this summer. The player will go. And so the player is now assessing all these options. Everton are prepared to make a very big financial proposal to the player, then giving him the possibility maybe to leave the club in 2 or
Everton making a big financial, bro. When did Everton get this money, man? Yo, I just start watching pockets, man. Everton got money, yeah? What's Everton's highest wage? What's going on, guys? Everton got bread like that, yeah? Jeez, say no more, Everton.
for 3 years, something like that. But obviously, Man United and Chelsea are fully involved in this race, trying to convince the player, trying to tempt the player. Chelsea can offer Champions League football. Man United could offer the possibility, obviously, to be an important part of the rebuilding with Mateus Cunha coming to the club. So different ambitions, different vision. Of course, for Everton would be a sensational signing, and so he could be the face of the whole project. Let's see what Delap decides to do. But for sure, all these clubs are in the mix for Delap, and this situation will be, for sure, interesting to watch in the next days. What's going to be interesting to watch in the next weeks is the case of Marcus Rashford, because Rashford is returning to Man United from Aston Villa. Villa are very happy with Rashford, and Rashford was happy there, but his salary, £40 million, it's big money, big financial package to keep Rashford on permanent transfer, especially because Villa will not be in Champions League football next season, and so it makes everything even more complicated. Rashford is going back to Man United, but Rashford could still leave Man United in the summer transfer window. The appreciation, for example, of Barcelona, Ansu Fati is going to Monaco, and so Barcelona maintain Marcus Rashford as one of the players they like, but it's not the only one. There are several options at the winger position. There are more clubs involved for Marcus Rashford, who will now return to Man United, take his time to assess all the possibilities, and decide what's the best option for his future. What I can add to you is that the value of the buy option clause, £40 million that Aston Villa had in the loan deal for Marcus Rashford, is still available as same value, so £40 million for all the other clubs. So basically, Man United put that price on the player and is available not just for Villa with the buy option, but now also for all the other clubs. So let's see what happens with Rashford. But for sure, Manchester United are anticipating proposals also because, as I told you, Rashford could leave, Garnacho could leave. Let's see what happens with Sancho and more, because Man United want to raise funds and reinvest on more players. Cunha and not.
We need the money.
He's already a hero. And then, guys, there is obviously also the case of Arsenal. Let me clarify something on Arsenal very quickly. Martin Zubimendi will be an Arsenal player. I already told you, here we go. I maintain my position. It's just a matter of end his contract with Arsenal. He also has other possibilities. 2 years ago, he was close to Juventus. 2 years ago, he was in the list of Saudi. He's always been appreciated around Europe, also in Spain, where he played at Atletico Madrid in the past. But now Arsenal are in negotiations with Thomas Partey over new deal. So these conversations, from what I'm hearing, are going quite well. The possibility of Thomas Partey staying is concrete, also because Arteta wants the player to stay. Jorginho is already leaving, going to Flamengo, 3-year contract. And so to keep one of the midfielders, experienced player, knows the dressing room, knows how important is some experience for Arsenal.
Now you're waffling now. But listen, what I'm trying to say to you guys, yeah? What we're saying to you lot, people, what I am saying to you lot, is that Rashford, yeah, get that money. Minna, I know you're in the chat, Minna. I know you're a big Rashford fan, yeah? But this guy hasn't set the world alight. He's only had 5 starts for Villa. Let's get that money now, people, yeah? Marcus Rashford, it's been a good journey, been a good time, but please send me that money. Yeah? Send me the money! You know what I mean? I don't know where he wants to go. Apparently, he's thinking of going to Barcelona. Like, I don't know whether that's a possibility, but brother, man, you ain't got many options, bro. You know what I'm saying? So United, get that money and just take it, bro. Because right now, that's that. 40 million for Rashford is actually a steal. Like, you know, remember we were talking about 70 million last year. You know what I'm saying? So 40 million, get rid of him. Anthony, I seen Anthony crying yesterday. I said, yo, brother, you best not be crying, bro, because, boy, we need to sell you, my guy. So Anthony we can sell. Garnacho we can sell. There's a lot of things, man. There's a lot of players that we can go and sell. I'll be real with you. So I'm confident we could. Man said Barca B, you know. Barca B. Jeez, that's crazy. But we've got a lot of players to sell. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can't lie to you. I'm looking forward to the sales this summer. It's gonna be a big, big summer, guys, man. I'm really looking forward to this summer. Because boy, we cannot be here next year talking about what if this, what if that. Why do we do this? Get it done, bro. 7 signings. I'm willing to wait at 6. If you get me 6 starters, I'll be a happy man. If you don't, I'll be a very, very angry man. And people don't like to see angry, Saeed. It's not good. I'm trying to stay away from being angry. You know what I mean? So this is what we're on right now. Looks like Nico Jackson could be sold. What? Swear down. Yeah, someone's active for everyone. Yeah, we'll be live every day, man. We'll be live. Apart from maybe Mondays, because we've got a show with we got midday live. We'll be live Tuesday morning, Wednesday. I might even be live later on, people. Maybe around 3 o'clock. So just see what happens in it. If there's any developments around any players, you know what I mean, we'll be here. Conference League tomorrow. Make sure you're here tomorrow for the hate along. Yeah, this Matisse went all the way over to Poland to go and see his team lose. Shame on him. But yeah, like I said, people, we're here. Man said, Saeed, Nicholas Jackson, here we go to United. Nah, mate. Nah. I think Jackson's a decent player, but nah, not for me, bro. The Bomber is away for nobody. Yeah, man. We're going to see, man. Maybe there's some transfer news later on. Preseason watch. Shall we do it, guys? Shall we do it tomorrow? Let me know. Preseason watch along. I don't know, man. Do I really want to be watching United? Ah, man. Let me know. Shall we do it or not? What time is it on, by the way, United tomorrow? What time is it on, man? What time is it on? What time is it on, man? 1:45. To be fair, I could run it. 1:45. Shall we do it, guys? United. What if we lose, though? What if we lose? Well, by the way, what's this team? Are they good, by the way? SCN All-Stars. Who plays for them? Who plays for them, guys? Are they a good team? What's their team like? SCN. Is that Malaysia All-Stars? What is it? Hong Kong. We're playing Hong Kong, but are these good, though? Are these Malaysian brothers good? Because, brother, we've already got 18 losses, man. I don't want no 19 losses because the season isn't technically over. You know what I mean? Once you play these games, that means when the season's over, then you can start, bro, I don't know, man. Man said want to see progress. Start a play. Oh, gosh, man. Yeah, we'll see. I probably will end up doing it, man. Just for the banter. I'll probably end up doing it. Yeah, watch it for the vibes, bro. Chelsea have offered Omega 6-year contract and are close. Omega will stay until 2026. That's crazy, man. 6-year contract, you know. That's not even right, man. I swear down. You should embarrass him, man. By the way, is anyone in Malaysia right now? Is anyone right now in Malaysia, guys? Is anyone right now in Malaysia? Let me know if you're in Malaysia right now and you're there right now. Let me know, man. Enjoy it, bro. Enjoy it. I know the team's been poor, but do enjoy it, man. Do enjoy it. Enjoy yourself, man. It's not every time you see United play in Malaysia. And I know United have been poor, but please do enjoy it. Do enjoy it. Take it in. Don't be negative. Just be positive, and just embrace the moment, man. Because you don't get to see it every week. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, big up to you lot. Big up to you lot. Would assume it's a 5 with the option to extend for a year. Maybe. I'm in Malaysia gonna hate watch. How sad are you, Who do you support? Man said he's going to Malaysia to do a hate watch. How sad? How sad are you? How sad are you, man? Yeah, I want to go to Malaysia, though. I can't lie to you. That is on my bucket list. Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand. They're on my bucket list. I don't know when I'll go. Maybe I might go in the October, November. Around then. Maybe when it's a bit cooler. But apparently that's monsoon season, isn't it? Is that not monsoon season? Love from Malaysia, United fan here, huge numbers. Bro, we're massive everywhere we go, bro. Man said he got to commit to the hate. Yeah, even Indonesia as well. I want to do an Asia tour, man. Asia tour, people. Asia tour, man. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm not ready with the humidity. I need some air, bro, because, boy, I'm hearing Asia's hot, man. You get me? Big up to Zaki, man. Thank you, bro. Kuala Lumpur. Big up to you, man. I said Thailand, you know. Relax. This guy, man. Look, like, what's got into your head there, man? If Chelsea get João Pedro, they still don't have a striker, dumb fan base. Yeah, I know. And how long are you in South Africa? We are in South Africa from the 3rd of June. We get there from probably, what, the 4th? 3rd of June, 4th of June, all the way to the 12th. So, yeah, man. I'll be over there. But like I said to you, when I go over there, there still will be all of the shows, guys. We'll still be doing the morning shows. We'll still be giving you transfer updates. We'll still be giving you the vlogs. So don't worry, people. I'm going to take all my equipment with me, and we're going to be still doing content. Don't worry, guys. We will be there. We will be there. Come to Penang, food paradise. Listen, whenever there's food, man, you know I'm there, bro. So, yeah, swimming with sharks. Are you a morning person? Listen, I'm a morning. I can be a morning person, but I'm also a night owl. Like, I like to chill at night. Like, you know what I mean? And just enjoy myself, you know what I mean? And just watch things, you get me? So, yeah, like I'm a night owl, but I can be a morning person. Like, if you told me, like, yo, we're doing this every morning, I'm there. I'm not one of them, like, you know, that will just lie in for the sake of lying in. If you told me we got stuff to do in the morning, I'm there every morning, you feel me? But then also, I can be a night owl. You get me? I'm a balance. I'm an all-rounder. You feel me? Man can do the early, you know what I mean, pressing. The man can sit back and relax and soak up the pressure. You get me? So we can do a bit of both, man. But people, we're going to wrap it up there. Dobby's in the chat. It's been a good first morning show. Like I said, hopefully you lot are here every morning. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll be back tomorrow evening. Sorry, later on. We'll also be back tonight for a panel show. So tonight there'll be a panel show at 10 p.m. I'll get the panel sorted out by today. I will have a panel show. We might have a show later on. I might have a video later on in the afternoon. So just look out for it. But please like the video, man. It's been a very good stream. I think we had like 1.6K at one point. You know what I mean? Which is a good show. So yeah, man. We're here, man. We're here. Salute to you lot. You lot were here. You lot were, you know, supporting the channel. That's what we love to see. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. And I shall see you lot very soon. We're going to redirect to Kaz as well. He's going live right now as well. So go over to Kaz and Saeed TV Raid. We're out.